Tackle Junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. And I truly appreciate the ones that come back to every video, hit the thumbs up button, leave some comments down below. I know who you guys are, and I truly appreciate the continued support. You know, the interactions between us really help push the videos. And like I said, I truly appreciate the continued support. Guys, gals, let's talk about some spinner baits. We're dang near in fall. I mean, tomorrow might be 90, but the last couple of days have been like 70, 75. It's been beautiful out. Glad I had to work. You know, I'm glad I had to work during it. But I'm really looking forward to some fall fishing. I'm definitely sick of sweating, right? But I tell you what, man, the days are getting shorter. Nights are getting a bit longer. The water temps are starting to cool off. It's time to start slinging the spinnerbait. Fall can be fantastic, or it can be super tough. I've had both falls. I've had great ones and horrible ones. We got a ton of shad on the small little lakes that I fish, and when you have a lot of competition up shallow, the bite can be pretty tough. But like I said, if you get on them, man, it can be lights out as well. And I'm ready for one of those days, right? Let me know down below how your spring and summer went. With the lack of fishing content, I'm sure you guys can figure out how mine went. I was catching some fish, just not really like video worthy, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully you guys had a better season than me. But let's talk spinner baits. Like I said, it's fall, it's time to start slinging the spinner bait. And I kind of went through a lot of mine today, gathering up some spinner baits here that need some new skirts and things like that. I'm show you guys how to swap skirts out, maybe add some weight to spinner baits, and how to tune them as well. That was one thing really in the beginning that kind of intimidated me. I really wasn't for sure how to swap skirts, all right? It's very simple, especially with a different type I'm going to show you as well, so stay tuned for that one. But guys, let's go ahead and grab, got one box over here. Guys, one of my go-to spinnerbaits, and it's been for years, it's just a standard Booyah spinnerbait. Been using them forever. Guarantee you, since probably one of my first videos on here, I've been talking about the spinnerbait. Obviously, before I even started YouTube, I've been using the spinnerbait. It's inexpensive, it's a fish catcher, and I have a ton of confidence in it, especially this color right here. That's just the Booyah spinnerbait, golden shiner, all right? One of my go-tos. Guys, you can pick these up over there at Lurenet. Code TJ81 is good for 15% off, and that works on everything on the website, even the new, where are those at? Hold on. Even the new jerk baits by Booyah. These are the Flash Point. The Flash Point. It's pretty slick. Looks like a little willow blade there in the head. Flash Point jerk bait. I think it dives around 6 feet or so. Not sure on weight. Probably 3/8, half ounce, something like that. But a nice looking jerk bait available now over there at Lurenet. Check them out. But like I said, that code works on everything over there, like 18, 20 different brands. All right. But anyways, like I was saying, these spinnerbaits here, they just have that banded skirt on them. All right, you can see there that banded skirt, and those just dry rot, wear out, and you got to change them. Okay, I do use a banded skirt from time to time, but there's a different type, like I said, that I'll show you guys how to use as well. Very, very simple to put on and take off. That's kind of the key. You can take these off as well. The banded ones, usually when you take them off, you kind of wreck them up. Okay. So let me go ahead and grab a spinner bait here. Again, these are all just the Booyah ones. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a 3/8 here. Let me show you guys real fast how to tune the spinner bait, and then we will, like I said, add a skirt and a little bit of weight as well. Okay, as far as making your spinner bait run straight, okay, you want the arm in line with the hook. Obviously, out of the package, they should come that way. If you catch a fish or two, they make it a bit twisted, which if you don't fix that, the torque of those blades is going to make the bait run to one side or the other if it's not in line. Okay, so you want to keep it in line so it runs true, okay? Runs nice and straight, right? But you can also tune a spinnerbait for speed and vibration, okay? When you close that arm up, okay, that'll give you less resistance in the water, and you can reel them much faster, okay? So for speed, close the arm. If you want more vibration, just open that arm up, okay? This will give you a bit more resistance in the water, and you'll get more vibration out of your spinnerbaits, again, when you open that arm up, okay? So very simple to tune, all right? Make them run straight and for, like I said, speed or vibration. Very, very easy, all right? Now, let's add a skirt. Okay, these here are some of the ones that I used to use years ago, the banded skirts. Again, I use them from time to time. There's just better skirts out there. But these here just have the band on them. You can see here, have a little couple rattle holders as well. Fishing that muddy water, I love the rattles. And you'll also notice on your skirts, there's a longer end and a shorter end, okay? And I like the shorter end underneath. So I'll put that down, and then I'll fan out the longer end there, okay? Just get yourself, I mean, you can use your finger, a hook. This is a little rapid fishing line guide. These work great for this. Just kind of fan everything out and get it all kind of squared up, all right? Now, if you don't do this, you can just grab the skirt if you want like this, run hook through there, slide it up, and you're good. But you may have never heard of like tuning your skirt, okay? Because if you're all bunched up on one side, that's also going to make your bait run off to the side. So I'm very particular when I put my skirts on. I like to have everything nice and even around the jig or the spinnerbait to get the best performance out of the bait, okay? So tune your skirts as well, man. Get everything nice and straight, squared up, okay? That's all you're doing, just kind of fanning it out there. I can't really show this to you guys because if I tip it over, it'll all go back the way it was. So just kind of get everything all spread out, okay? All nice and spread out, fanned out around the band there, okay? Now I used to use Real Magic, but KVD line and lure works as well. Put a little dab of that on there, okay? A dry skirt is gonna kind of grab the hook. That'll kind of mess things up. So I like to use a little bit of KVD line and lure. I mean, you can spit on it, put some water, it don't really matter. But I got KVD line and lure, so I'm using it, okay? So now, I want the scales, okay, on the back side. Keep that in mind as well. Let me get my deal one more time here. Just make sure it's facing the right way. Nice and even here. And I got the scales to the back side. Okay, poker in there. You're going right through the skirt, right through the band. Okay? Now, at this point, again, just make sure you're nice and square. Skirt's all even around the spinnerbait there. Okay? Push her up. Again, you still got some time to play with it here. Just kind of make sure everything's nice and full around the spinnerbait. If it's how you want it, then push it all the way up, okay? Like so. Once you get there, again, you can just kind of tug on the skirt just a bit here. Get everything nice and even, all spread out around the spinnerbait. That way it doesn't roll to one side or the other. And if you guys can probably not see that there, but if I hold it like this, you might be able to see. It flares out nice there, kind of mushrooms out around the head. It's all nice and even around the spinnerbait. Again, it's not going to pull one side or the other. It's basically the skirt is tuned, right? If you've never tuned a skirt, that's how you tune a skirt. So super simple to put on a banded skirt. The only deal with those is when you go to take them off, let's say you want to swap colors, usually the barb will catch the strands, pull it through, then you got a mess, okay? There's definitely a better solution. That's the skirts from War Eagle. Okay, guys, you can get these over at Lurenet as well. All sorts of different colors I keep on hand, from coleslaw, purple shad, silver shiner, golden shiner. I mean, I keep a bunch of them here. I love swapping out my skirts, making my spinnerbaits look fresh. And like I said, they're super simple to put on and take off. So grab our spinnerbait here, grab our skirt, and just like with the banded skirt, okay, I like the scale pattern, the darker part of the skirt to the back, the lighter part to the belly. You'll see there even on the spinnerbait, there's some black paint, and then of course the gold, the lighter paint on the belly. As it's coming through the water, that would be the belly, okay? So again, get her, how you want it. All right, hook, you can see a grommet there. Nice big hole there. Go in the grommet, all right, and slide her up like so. Super simple. You can't mess this one up. Okay? Again, I got that dark scale pattern there to the back. Come through the water like so. Do. All right? These are super nice skirts. Like I said, that grommet's got everything all nice and flared out. You can't screw it up. You are good to go, man. Again, that's the War Eagle replacement skirts over there at Lurenet. Looks like a brand new spinnerbait. Okay, now that we've added our skirts, let's add a bit of weight. It's kind of like the thing these days. Everyone's throwing those compact spinnerbaits. So you have like a smaller frame that weighs a bit more. So like a 3/8 ounce frame that weighs a 1/2 ounce, or a 1/4 ounce frame that weighs 3/8. We're going to do that with these little, it's a clam shot looking weight with a rubber insert. And all you do is pull out the rubber insert like so, and you slide your hook there in that gap. All right, so get your hook, all right, get your weight, pop it on there like so, then get your pliers and just crimp it down. Okay, crimp it down like so. Okay, now your 3/8 ounce spinnerbait is now a 1/2 ounce. Again, I don't use them usually this big. I use smaller ones. This is just for the video here. But that's how you add some weight to your spinnerbait. Guys, I got videos like super old on doing this. Heck, I might have been like the first one. I'll link that video down below if I can find it. But that's just a quick way to add some weight to your spinnerbait. I've never had any issues at all adding the weight here on the shank as far as how they run. Run just fine, and the weight there on the shank. So we've added skirts, we've added weight. Let's add a trailer hook. Again, super simple. I use the Mustad. That's a 2/0, and you can use the tubing that comes in there. I like to use the Rapid Fishing Solutions hook all. I'll link them down below. Put a little discount code on the screen for you guys as well. Code TJ81 to save you guys 25% off over there. But just grab yourself a little trailer hook. All right. Grab your spinnerbait. Grab your hook awl, and all you'll do is run your trailer hook, okay, go in the same direction as your main hook, like so. Okay, get your hook awl, okay, put the hook in the center of the disc, okay, pop it through, like so. That'll keep your trailer hook on your spinnerbait, and you are good to go, man. Well, guys, that should wrap it up. Now you guys know how to tune a spinnerbait, change a skirt, add some weight, and add a trailer hook. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to smash the thumbs up. Love you guys. We will see you guys on the next one.